The Gospel according to Matthew. This is how the birth of Jesus Christ came about. When his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found with child through the Holy Spirit. Joseph, her husband, since he was a righteous man, yet unwilling to expose her to shame, decided to divorce her quietly. Such was his intention when, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary, your wife, into your home, for it is through the Holy Spirit that this child has been conceived in her. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. All of this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke, he did as the angel of the Lord had commanded him, and took his wife into his home. He had no relations with her until she bore a son, and he named him Jesus. Gospel Reflections. Even before the angel came to Joseph, he was thinking about someone else other than himself. Put yourself in Joseph's shoes at the time. Would you have been charitable to someone you thought had already been unfaithful to you, or would you be out for blood? In those days, he would have been within his rights to have Mary stoned to death. He could also have handed her over to the authorities, where they would have her stoned to death or strangled to death. But no. He was willing to quietly divorce her to be in accordance with the law that forced husbands of unfaithful wives or betrothed to get divorced and eject them from their household. But then, of course, is when he had the dream with the angel. He accepts God's plan and stands by Mary through what had to be some very bad times. But Joseph stuck to God's plan through thick and even thicker, trusting in God to lead him in the right direction. Just a few months later, after the baby was born, Joseph had to drop everything and flee to Egypt. This was so Herod's men would not kill the child. A journey of 60 miles is not a trivial thing on foot through the desert, dealing with wild animals and thieves. Another concern was knowing that he had no means to make money when he gets there, no family, and no place to stay. God chose Joseph to protect Jesus and Mary through numerous difficulties. Our salvation depended on Mary's and Joseph's obedience to the will of God. We may have problems, but, like Joseph, if we follow God's plan for us, we will be fine in the end. Please include victims of disaster, disease, and despair in your prayers. Subscribe by clicking on the round logo on this page or in the lower corner during the video. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.